Excellencies, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, after this presentation from Aparna talking about the steering committee members, the overall objective of the study and the methodology and the objective, I would like to talk a little bit about the motivation of the German Development Cooperation to participate in the study as part of the steering committee, just in order to give an idea why we are going for this study and what are our goals. The cooperation between the UNDP and the German Development Cooperation in the promotion of the rule of law has increased steadily in recent years. And the implementation, the cooperation of this study is a part of this commitment. We are supporting the study financially as well as technically as part of the steering committee. And the question is, what is the added value for us? For the German Development Cooperation, legal aid is an important aspect of rule of law and as such a key element of good governance. Good governance is the second important priority area agreed by Germany with its partner countries, and we run bilateral and regional rule of law projects and programs spanning 33 countries worldwide. Many of these programs address already the issue of legal aid and also related aspects like access to justice and legal empowerment, like for example in Cambodia, in Tanzania, or in Bangladesh. And these aspects including counseling and representation in courts, mediation, representation in formal and non-formal justice systems, etc. And we have experienced within our work that the promotion of legal aid is sometimes a complex and sometimes politically sensitive area, given that it is often the expression of social and political value systems and perspectives. And we know there is no panicky and no quick route to success. Improving legal aid, and we have heard this morning from several people, need enormous efforts and a clear focus. We have heard this morning a lot about the need of resources, financial, personal, and institutional. We have heard about the necessity for infrastructure, for better implementation of rights on legal aid. And we have heard about the need for context-specific approaches tailored to the given situation in a country. I'm sure that we all agree on all these aspects, which are very important, but how to get there? For this, we believe that we need to make an additional step. We need to have reliable and comprehensive data and statistics. We need a baseline which we can build on and which can show us where we stay and where we want to go. For this, we need and require continuous review of the current situation, monitoring of the resources required and available, and the monitoring of social and political developments. It was again here, last year in Johannesburg in South Africa, when I heard a statement which is able to summarize our goal with regard to this global study, why we are supporting it. At the Global Thematic Consultation, Governance and the Post-2015 Development Agenda, which took place in February-March last year here, it was Navi Pillay from the OHCHR saying, measure what you treasure. From time to time, we need to measure in order to rethink our approaches and policies and to adapt them to new challenges. And from these new challenges, we have a lot. The international landscape has dramatically shifted in past years. The rise of the global south, a number of new actors on the international stage just came up. Former developing countries have become key players in economic political realm and look back to a huge economic growth. But this growth cannot mask the fact that human development is less than inclusive. The gap between the rich and the poor have even widened in the last decade. So, how to deal with these global challenges? We need a global perspective. And from this point of view, we believe that there will be a growing importance given on rule of law promotion, both on national and the international level, as illustrated by different international discussions on post-MDG agenda, which we have heard also this morning a lot about. If we have a closer look at these discussions on this post-MDG, we just noticed that good governance, rule of law are one of the main areas frequently prioritized by citizens, experts, and politicians around the world. And within this context, legal aid issues are permanently discussed and claimed for. The German Development Corporation is supporting the study as part of the steering committee for a variety of reasons. The main objective is not only to get an overview of the current status of the provision of legal aid in order to rethink the approaches, strengthen and reassure evidence-based technical assistance and programming on the national and regional level, but it is furthermore important to gather information in a broader sense. It is important to see how this subject will going on, or how it will be on it from a global perspective, in order to recommend a strong rule of law perspective for the post-MDG 2015. In this context, the German Development Corporation hopes that the study can act as a starting point and enrich the further discussion, not only to be an important step for the national and regional programming as an evidence-based baseline. Thank you very much.